Hey guys, how's it going? I know it's been a while, but I am back. These has been a couple of really busy days, namely to do with my restaurant closing tomorrow. And also I'm testing out my computers to see if my internet and my GPU can handle streaming at 1920 by 1080 right now. So far I've only been doing 1280 by 720, so this will be a test. So far it looks good. Uh Yeah, stats on the OBS says it's pretty good. Memory usage, almost 1 terabyte. Well, let's see. Seems to be doing okay. YouTube is alive, and Twitch is alive. Okay, so far so good. I still can't get the comments for YouTube to show up alongside Twitch, but maybe that's a good thing because I don't want copyright strikes or any issues with Twitch. Anyways, today we're just gonna do a little bit of a chill stream. It's not gonna be too long. This is mostly a test stream after all. It's been about a month since I've streamed, and am I enjoying the experience so far? I am. There are some downsides to it, namely, I don't have a community yet, but that's to be expected, right guys? It's to be expected from a place like this when you just start out, but you can't let that get to you. I played Pokemon Scarlet and I finished it. To be honest, it was an okay game. Because there were more issues I had with it than positive. I see the potential that it has, but the frame rate and the slow combat mechanics really puts me off. If you're gonna do like a traditional RPG, in my opinion, you have to make it a little bit more snappier. That should be enough. Haze? Okay. Let's see. Still no lags, still no missed frames. Okay, that's good. So after tomorrow, I think this will be my last stream before my face reveal. Because again, I'm currently streaming at my restaurant and I cannot show the inside of this place because I don't want to get doxxed. Meanwhile, though, I'll be bringing my equipment back tonight, so I will be without internet for maybe about 3 to 4 days. So you guys will just have to sit tight before you guys see my face. Man, it sounds like I'm being a little bit of a narcissist. It's not like I'm a big YouTuber or a celebrity. Like I said before, I just hope you guys aren't going to be too disappointed with the result. I will admit that the AI drew me a lot better than I look. So tomorrow I am actually going to visit my supervisor, and she will keep me up to date on what is going on in the real estate market. Hey Draven, how are you? Thanks for coming back. I can't thank you enough for helping me out with the Pokemon thing. With Pokemon Scarlet. It was a fun game, but in my opinion, it has a lot of issues that kind of dimmed the experience a bit. So I don't know if you were listening to me before, but currently this is more of a test stream. Previously, I've been streaming on a 1280 by 720p. So this is my first time streaming with at almost 4K, I think. Well, it's not really 4K, but high definition. So far, no issues with it. I've tested the sounds. I think it looks good. And if you think that, and Draven, if you think that there's any issues with the stream, let me know. Alright? Anyways, what I was saying. I'll be moving back to the old house. And it's gonna take me a couple of days to come back here. Because I'll be without internet for the next couple of days. None so far? That's good. This isn't the best game to maybe test out the frame rate because, well, it's Stardew. But so far it's, we gotta start somewhere. And yeah, the next time you'll see me, Draven, if you tune into my stream, you'll be able to see my face for the first time. I just can't do a face reveal in this place, in where I am right now. You may not believe me, Draven, but I am streaming in a restaurant. It's my own shop. Unfortunately, due to the economy, or I don't want to make excuses, but it's just not working out. I poured about 4 years into this business, and it's tough, but it's time to move on. So I'm going back to my old job of real estate and have a meeting with my supervisor on Monday and then see where the market is at. And then this will be like a side hobby. I was actually never interested in streaming before though. That's, uh-oh, enemies. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's see what's in here. Boots. Okay. Let me wear these. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's go another 5 levels. Let's see if I can get down there without too much trouble. Okay, the rocks here are much harder to pick. Hopefully you're not too offended by me criticizing Scarlet, Draven. It's been a very long time since I played a Pokemon game. I was actually deciding between that game and Shining Diamond and Brilliant Pearl, I think. Or was it the other way around? I don't remember. Anyways, it's one of those. But I thought, you know what? That one is more of a remake. So I wanted to check out what the current meta, or rather what the current Pokemon game looks like. So far it looks, it has potential. It's going through the route of almost every single game that I've been expecting, which is open world. Everyone crapped on Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. I think one of my streamers got upset at me for crapping on it though. Again, I'm just trying to understand the Twitch culture a bit. I think she unfollowed me afterwards because she did say that Arven's story made her cry. I wouldn't say I was crapping on Arven, but I was just trying to play the game as it is. So, although I didn't cry, but it did try to tug on my little heartstring just a little bit. I mean, you were there with me, so you saw the ending with me. You know, what happened with his mom. So I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of a bit sad. Maybe I was crapping on the game entirely too hard, but the frame rate and the constant animation, the slow animation, and just the kind of the emptiness of the world, it really kind of distracted me. So, other than that, I don't know. Again, new to the streaming culture, maybe I was being a little bit too insensitive to people. Maybe if, but you live and you learn, I guess. Story-wise is a good game. I agree. That's the problem, though. If they're gonna go the route of telling good stories, why don't they add, it wouldn't be fair to say better dialogue, but maybe we can add, like, at least voice acting. I don't think it should be that hard. Maybe, they got more than enough money. So if you're gonna, like, it's like Stardew with this story. But this story, the game that I'm playing now, is very, very simple. But yeah, I'll keep my again, I don't want to make any excuses for myself. Next time, whatever the next game that I play, I'm gonna try my best to be a little bit more, you know, sensitive, or well, maybe that's not the right word. A little bit more understanding of people. But if it is a bad game, like a very, very bad game, almost on purpose, like unplayable game, that I will crap on it. No cap. No question about it. But I did hear that when the game was not positively received in the beginning. There was a lot of bugs. So even after like a year, I expect the frame rate to be a little bit better than what I had. So I can't imagine what the frame rate was like when it first released. So yeah, title everyone's opinion. Makes sense. Just trying to learn the community and see how to be a better streamer. Again, never streamed before. Um, you know, other than because the last thing I wanted is to be an a-hole to people. You guys tuned in to watch me play a game or just to hang out to hear me talk. And I guess you guys don't want to hear a guy trashing on your favorite game, I guess. Or your favorite entertainment. The next game I think I'm gonna play is probably Bloodborne. You might not know this, Draven, but since you're a new viewer, but uh, I have a phobic to. I have a big. I am a big scaredy cat, and I don't gel well with horror games. I don't watch any horror movies. I don't really play any horror games, and any sort of horror genre just pretty much turns me off. But my friends in real life and on the chat of my YouTube channel all told me you need to start playing Bloodborne. Again, running a restaurant took a lot out of me, so I haven't played games in a very long time. I haven't really entertained myself for a long time. And people told me that to get maybe the love of video game back, my love of entertainment back, start with Bloodborne. It's a game that I would probably never pick up, but with the streaming thing and maybe this game, since that game was so well received by pretty much everyone, and it's cheap. It's a PS4 game. I'm willing to give it a try. Gotta step outside my comfort zone a bit. So, yeah. Hopefully, hopefully you guys will look forward to that. Oh. I know I won't crap on that game though. I'll probably be more scared of it, but I know it's a good game. I've seen some gameplay of it, so it's not like a complete 100% blind. I have seen people play it. Obviously, I've seen the trailers, but I've never gone in like, oh, let's see this guy play for like an hour or 2 hours or so. One sec, Draven. I'll be got a customer. What's up? Sure. Oh, you're playing the game? Yeah, I'm just playing. Stardew. It's a farming game. Farming? Yeah, you basically just you know, farming? Yeah, it's just farming. Oh, are you live streaming? Yeah, I got someone talking, so. Sweet. It's been pretty fun. I mean, otherwise I probably would not play the games, but streaming actually made games a little bit more fun now. What is this? On Steam? No, it's on the Switch. I'm about to get a Switch for my girlfriend for Christmas. It's a good system. So they like having for COVID? Sorry to hear that. Nobody had it and nobody wanted to play it. And then once I told it, COVID hit and everybody had it and everybody wanted to play, and I couldn't. Well, maybe you should wait for the next Switch. I heard it's coming soon. Maybe it's not confirmed, but it's just what I've heard. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. All right, thanks for dropping in. Huh? You gotta pay for online, but this is there's no online for this one, or at least there is, but I wouldn't need. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. That was actually my neighbor just coming in, saying goodbye for one last time, I guess. I am gonna miss this place. I haven't stayed here too long, but well, maybe not the shop, but the whole business. The idea of just having something that you built yourself, like your own house, your own community. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit sad. But so far, being on stream like this, surprisingly, has helped. I promise you, if I didn't stream, this whole process would have been a lot more painful. So again, thanks to all of you guys for watching. Where was I? Oh, right, Bloodborne. Yeah, that's the game that I decided to play next. So hopefully you guys can tune in and watch me suffer. I heard people say that if you hate yourself a lot, then that's definitely the game for you since you die a lot. We'll see. Unlike shootings, like third-person or first-person shooters, I am pretty confident in my ability to play action RPGs. So maybe that's one surprise you guys didn't know about me. I did platinum Devil May Cry 5, so I don't know if that's a big flex or anything. All S rank and all that stuff, and I still am pretty good at the old Devil May Cry 3 game. Decent at DMC 4. So when I see people play Bloodborne, it's more of an action RPG kind of thing. It's basically, at least from what I remember, it's more of a dodge, roll, parry, and sidestep, and then you got like slow attack and heavy attack, and then you got a stamina bar. So I'm pretty confident in it, more or less. I heard people had died for like, I don't know, like one boss could easily take 30 tries. Now that actually does have me intrigued, because I do enjoy a challenge. But only when it comes to, you know, action games. For RPGs and those, I like to take my time. Who knows? For this streaming channel, I think I really want to just do single-player games, because that's what my preferences are, but you never know. I could give multiplayer a try. I've tried to play Fall Guys on the Switch, but the frame rate was just terrible. I just couldn't play with it. And plus the whole Battle Royale thing was kind of eh. Maybe it was the internet, but I'm guessing it was the Switch. So maybe I can give Fortnite a try, but I'm not so sure about getting my ass handed to me by a bunch of kids. The last time I played a multiplayer shooting game, Xbox Live, I believe, the old Modern Warfare 2 lobby, that was kind of fun. But I simply dropped it because, well, there's life. I had, you know, had stuff to do. You play Fortnite, Draven. I'm not too surprised, but because everyone plays that game. My issue is probably the fact that, I mean, Fortnite is not, I don't know when it came out, 2015, 2016 or something. So for a complete noob, not only at Fortnite, but shooting games in general, I'm afraid that I might let a lot of my teams down, and the Battle Royale thing was just completely new to me. I didn't even know what a Battle Royale is until I had to look it up. Basically, everyone's dropped on a big map, and then depending on the rules, team or last man standing or something like that. 2017? I see. Shit, watch my stamina. Yeah, I didn't even know what it is. And then, like, if you lose, you get kicked out into a lobby or something like that. But everything about like these battle royale games, the one thing I really hate, and I mean easy for you to remember. Yeah, that's how out of touch I've been. The thing is it just really gets to me nowadays that these game companies really know how to milk you for money. So when I log into like Fall Guys or any of these free to play games, the menu, right? It's like $2.99, $4.99, $9.99 for skins, and if you want, in other words, pay to win. It just irritates the hell out of me. I mean, back then when I was doing Call of Duty, it was kind of happening already, and I think that's part of the reason that turned me off. Other than the whole, uh, you know, kids screaming in your ear. It's easy to remember because it's when my brother passed. I'm sorry, Draven. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Um, I'll eventually give it a try. I'll give it a go, but I can only play it on the PS5 because I don't think my computer can handle it. Um, because when I first started streaming, right, I actually used my old computer and had 4 gigs of RAM, and I thought, well, at that time I bought it, it was like it was a Microsoft Surface Pro, about 4 gigs of RAM. Yeah, no problem, Draven. Um, let's see. And back then when I bought it, it was like $1,500 Switch Lite, huh? I think I'm gonna wait for the whenever the next Switch comes out. I think I'm looking forward to that because that's when we are gonna get some new, guaranteed new Zelda, new Smash, and new Mario Kart. I mean, it's you have to get those games for any new console. And then as for well, back to Fortnite, right? It was confusing for me because well, like I thought it was just shooting, but it turns out you got to collect materials and stuff and inventory management. And then with all these memes like Thanos, and then recently I just saw Eminem on there. It confused the hell out of me. So that's how out of touch I am with the modern gaming society. So if you're gonna so I'm glad that you're not giving me any sort of emojis or something like that, because I probably wouldn't have any idea what they mean. And in terms of streams, I think I'm just gonna do probably 1 to 2 hours a night because of my job. I can't stream when I am working in real estate because people go look at houses. Uh, they introduced zero build. God damn. I think what that means is no materials and just the bare minimum. I'm guessing that's what it means. But this is also an advantage for me since I've been out of touch with video games so much. Yeah, that's what I thought. I've been out of touch with video games so much that um, I I don't know if I was able to play video games for like 4 or 5 hours straight. On my first stream on here, the longest I've streamed was about 6 hours playing this game. But this is not really quote unquote a challenging game. This is more just a stress reliever, chillaxing. All right. As you can see, Draven, the only thing I care about for this file is pigs. Because pigs are my moneymaker. You don't need to take care of them too much. And once they get up to 5 hearts, it's pretty much a guaranteed like 10G a day or almost. And I'm still struggling or trying to find out what kind of streamer I want to be. Again, before this, I never streamed, of course, and I've also never really watched streamers. So I'm probably gonna guess you guys are gonna like facepalm pretty hard when I was like, who's Dr. Disrespect? I was like, I guess Pokemon XQC. I had to look up all these people. So after streaming, coming back home, these months I've just been learning all these streamers' name and see what being a streamer is about. It's a mixed bag, to be honest. Sometimes I don't understand why people watch some of those streamers. And sometimes streamers are just, I guess, watching movies. I mean, the first time I've checked out Pokimane, she was just watching a C drama. I was so confused. I was like, is this allowed? Twitch allows this? I was like, isn't there a copy strike or something? You watch small streamers. I see. Thanks for helping a brother out then. Again, any sort of constructive feedback you have, feel free to let me know. I love learning, and the fact that, you know, I can actually build up a streaming community, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube. I mean, just the fact that I can actually build something. I think that's what's been helping me out with my, I guess you can say, sadness about my store closing down. You should hear me when I first started streaming. I was, my tone of voice was just totally kind of deadpan and kind of dead. It wasn't until I got my first couple of chatters that hear me out, just like what you are doing now, that I started to cheer up a bit. Otherwise, I mean, my neighbor was just here trying to check up on me because he's seen how I was before streaming. But you can, I don't know if you heard me, but I was actually pretty, I wouldn't say upbeat, but more hopeful. I hope the Bloodborne community is not going to give me too much, is not going to crap on me too badly, since, but yeah, I'm grateful for all of y'all. And I've watched a lot of videos, how-to videos on how to be a streamer, of course. Setting up OBS, that was probably one of the most challenging parts. Yet people tell me that the hardest part for them is being able to talk to either 0 viewers or, you know, I'm doing pretty well. Thanks a lot, man. I always want you guys to be honest. If there's something that you see that I am, you know, not doing well on, whether it's gameplay or my streams, just let me know. Trust me, it's part of the reason that, part of opening up a restaurant, and one of the best things that ever happened to me was actually, I wouldn't say a bad review, but I literally had a customer whose husband came in and ordered my fried chicken one day. And then I think the very next day or so, he came, his wife came back. And you wouldn't believe this. I'm sure you know what a Karen moment is, but his wife ordered, and after like an hour, she came back with the chicken and basically almost, well, not really. She pretty much just yelled at me. I wouldn't say scream, but she literally yelled at me in my face, telling me that my chicken sucked. It was dry, overcooked, blah, 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 you name it all. And it was kind of humiliating too, because I had other customers that saw this, and one of them walked out. I was like, oh crap. This is one of the worst feelings I ever had. But instead of crying in the corner or argue with her, pick myself up, you know, pull my big boy pants up, and I reworked the recipe, and my fried chicken became one of my best sellers. It took about 14 variations, I believe, 14, 15s. But to this day, if I see her, I don't know what she looked like, I'll probably say thank you. Kind of like that Kobe Bryant mentality, right? Your critics could be your worst enemy or your best friend. So again, if there's anything you guys see that I need to work on, let me know. My voice, my attitude, it's all fair. Then as I've been trying to work, you know, I guess you can say follow other streamers. Again, goes back to like Pokimane. I don't think I can sit down for 5 hours and watch Korean dramas or C dramas. Most likely I'll be permabanned or something like that, or get sued. Other than that, oh yeah, and making YouTube videos has actually been quite fun for me. So far, I've been sticking to shorts. I tried to upload two videos, and in all honesty, they were not very good. And even as a, you know, I do watch YouTube videos, and even I agree. So how I think I am enjoying streaming for like 1 or 2 hours, and then take the stream, which is again 1 to 2 hours, which is not too bad in terms of editing, and uh, and then turn it down into shorts or maybe a 1 to 2 minute reviews or something like that. I think that's actually quite fun. I actually don't mind that. I think I really like that. My skills in Photoshop or Adobe Resolve is quite limited. It'll take me some time to learn it. But eventually I'll get a hang of it. Oh yeah, being the fact that I was a real estate agent, quite a successful one at that. I will say, based on what everyone tells me, shit, that the hardest part when it comes to streaming is actually being able to talk to nobody. But to my surprise, I actually don't mind it. Maybe I'm so used to talking to myself all the time that to me this is just thinking out loud. So it's not really all that. It's really not all that hard. Right. The hardest thing, which takes time, is probably just trying to understand you guys. What is it that you're looking for, what is it that I can provide you guys with in terms of my service? And being a shy kid, I remember being a very shy kid in school, back in high school. So the fact that one, I was doing sales, and two, I was able to open my restaurant, and now doing streaming, about to show my face to the world. Whew. I mean, what is this? Squire's helmet? It's not, it's something that I never really imagined I could ever imagine. So here, Squire's helmet. No, it's just aesthetics. Okay. You don't have to do a face reveal, you know. I know that. But I'm just doing it because, well, as from what I understand, at least from the streams that I've watched, and what people like and don't like, it's not that I have a great face, and it certainly isn't because I'm trying to show off anything like that, but it's just about relatability, I guess. If you guys see, if I guess you can say that when I watch Dr. Disrespect, he's just as entertaining, if not more, if when he has his face. Most streamers don't don't show their face. No, I understand, Draven. Don't worry about it. It's not something I feel like I have to do. I'm more or less scared, but at the end of the day, I do want to. So, you don't think of this as like saying, oh, in order to get big, or something like that, I have to do this, something that I don't want. Same thing with games. If I don't like the game, I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna drop it. I'm just saying that based on the VODs that I've watched, because again, one of the cringiest things that I've done is basically hearing myself talk and watching my own streams. At the very least, you have to be able to, entertain yourself. I guess it goes back to that philosophy of you got to eat your own dog food. Like, if you like for my food, if I don't like my own food, why would I serve it? Why would I sell it, right? So when I saw my own VODs, I realized like, this is just not good enough. And my voice is not like unique enough, should I say. Kind of like Corpse. And my humor is probably not the best, kind of like DF, which is dangerously funny. I definitely love those two guys. So I thought, you know what? I think if I would watch a streamer like myself, would I be okay? Would I prefer watching it if he shows his face or not? I would say, yeah, I would probably show their face. And also I think having your face on the camera, at the very least, it adds an air of familiarity. and also it can kill some of the dead space. Because right now, if someone comes in and I stop talking for like maybe 10 seconds, they probably leave, wondering what the hell is this. So, again, the idea of it is just, it's fun to me because as long as I can improve and I can keep going, it makes me feel really, really good. Like, you mean there's more to this? I can get more viewers. I can grow my channel. Kind of like that type of feeling. Kind of like an athlete. Oh, you mean I can score more per game? You know, I can throw more touchdowns. So let's see. I don't need this anymore. So all right. Also, my friends always told me to play not only Bloodborne but horror games because they love to tease me when it comes to these things because I'm such a pussy, I guess. The last time I went to see something scary entertainment was when I lost a bet with my friend, and they all decided that they want to take me to see the movie the Conjuring. Like, it's one of my weaknesses, psychological horror. Maybe I can handle a bit of gore here and there, but psychological horror, ghost, whatever, are what gets me the most. All right, pet your cat every day, water your cat every day. Simple, simple. And so when I saw The Conjuring with them, man, they would half the time I'd say they would probably look at my reaction because I remember holding onto my legs for dear life as if I was on a roller coaster and then closing my eyes every time there could be a potential jump scare. And the a-holes would always try to tap me on the shoulder. You know, your typical friend stuff. 8 times. I don't remember when that is, but I miss that kind of feeling. Most of my friends, unfortunately, are not streamers, and so they couldn't really help me out with this part. Not that they know that I'm streaming. The last thing they probably expect is probably me doing streaming and doing YouTube videos, because they know how private I am with my profile. I mean, you should have seen the look on their face when I said that I was going to leave real estate to open my own restaurant. It's like telling someone to, hey, you see this, we're on the ship. I'm going to jump off of it and make my own ship. All of them right now, unfortunately, or fortunately, they all got their own issues. And by issues, I mean family. They're all married and they got kids, unlike myself. So, spend all that energy instead of dating and going out. It's mostly just working. And now, just building up a community. It's gonna be one hell of an adventure. And you're going easy on me, Draven, because the fact that you're a first-time viewer, so I can actually rehash some of the stories, because some of the stuff I told you, I've already said on stream. So, all true, by the way. True stories. I don't make up stories. If I'm gonna do Fortnite like those guys, I gotta at least get on the same level as Dr. Disrespect. I'm not sure if I can ever do that. If you're just playing maybe an hour or two every single day, probably not. Since I see those guys stream like for 4, 5, 6, 7 hours a day. I mean, it's their full-time job anyway. I don't think of streaming as something I'm gonna do as a full-time job. Right now, I'm just enjoying it as a form of hobby, entertainment. So right now, I haven't touched Stardew in a very long time. Just having people here, listening to me talk or potentially watching me play is a very fun feeling. I've never had this feeling before, so again, thanks for coming in. Ah. What else? As for the market and the real estate, well, unfortunately, right now, we're coming up on the winter season. So for those of you guys don't know, winter is actually like the time of hibernation for people when it comes to real estate. Yeah, people still move and sell and buy houses, but not that many because people are trying to save up for Christmas, New Year's, whatever. So it's more or less a down season right now. But overall, they did tell me that the market as of right now is not doing all that well. So in other words, keep your expectations realistic, or keep your expectations low, so that you won't be disappointed, is what my boss told me. But it's fine. It gives me a lot of time to spend on either streaming or content creation. Also the fact that I'm a little surprised because the community on on Twitch is a lot different than YouTube. That was probably the one thing that caught my eye a little bit after maybe about 2 weeks of streaming. I mean, on YouTube, there's not as many people watching or engaging with me. But if I just put on Stardew right here, I can at least get 1 or 2 viewers or chatters. Much harder on YouTube though. Again, part of the reason why maybe a face reveal would probably do the trick. Ah, shit. Come on. Hate these goddamn things. There we go. Alright, I don't think I can get to level 100 this time. But we can get to 95, no problem. It shouldn't be that bad. And I'll be coming back to this game at least once a week, just to do a chill stream. Probably when my community builds up, then maybe like one night out of 7 days, because if I'm only going to be streaming 1 to 2 hours a day, which to be honest is not that much, at least from what I've seen. The last thing I could at least do is consistency. I think around 7 p.m. Central Time, where I am, that's a good time. Not that I have a choice. So my schedule is going to be something like 7 o'clock Central Time every single day. Come on. There we go. And then play mostly single-player games. And a lot of those games are going to be games that I dread playing, but am also excited. Namely horror games and very, very challenging games. And then maybe 1 or 2 nights every single day. 8 p.m. my time, your time. So you're on the East Coast then. Gotcha. Hopefully you don't mind, Draven. Yeah. Let's try and go for it. 100 then. Might as well try. You don't mind? Thank you. Alright. Well, you heard it here, folks. Draven's gonna become one of my returning viewers when I first do my face reveal, so that's comforting to know. Until midnight? Wow. See, that's the thing, Draven, is that with streaming, I think I'm gonna try to turn this into a positive effect on my life. So in other words, now I'm no Brad Pitt, but you guys certainly don't want to see an Uggo, I guess. And I got no problem calling myself that. Um, so my schedule is probably 7 o'clock Central, streaming for 1 to 2 hours a night, depending on the day. And then right afterwards, I'm gonna go run for like maybe half an hour. In the morning, that's where I will probably uh, do my video editing for either a video or YouTube Shorts. I am getting a hang of it, but I can't spend like 4 hours in the morning to do video editing. It's maybe because I need time, but yeah, I just can't do it. All right, no, I can't get. No, it's not far enough. I got no more stamina. Oh wait, I got something to eat here. Okay, maybe I can keep going if I get lucky. But it's about. And then in the morning, I'll get up around 5:30 or so, 5 or 5:30, go work out, and then whatever time I have left, I will be coming back, walk the dogs, and then whatchamacallit, make breakfast and do YouTube editing in the morning. It's all about discipline. You have no idea how hard it is, Draven. It is to stay in shape while working in a restaurant, because you got to eat your own food, taste test and everything. So that's the one thing I've been struggling with. What kind of dogs? I got 2 dogs. One giant white fluffy dog and one super small fluffy dog. So the big one is a Great Pyrenees, and then the small one is a what the hell do you call it? Not terrier. Bichon Frise. That's right. They're like little big brother and little sister. One very the big one is like a super lazy and just wants to eat, wants to be left alone. The little one just wants to snuggle and play. So they rub off each other very well. They don't really fight. That was one thing I was worried about when I got the young one. All right, one more. Okay. I have enough. Okay, crap. Oh man, that is lucky right there. All right, got a star fruit. Damn, that was lucky. 10 levels. Or star drop. So this is where you fish that lava eel. And I believe you get a... Oh, shit. There's more? Oh, of course there's more. Of course there's more. Never mind. And I thought it was level 100. I think it was like 150 down here. My bad. Damn. Oh well, somehow still happy that I got to level 100 though. So I think like at level 150 you get like a key to the desert cave or something. But to get to the desert, you're gonna have to fix up Pam's bus. So, by the way, this is not my main file. This is just a file I made purely for streaming. My other file I spent like, I don't know how many hours. I think it was like at least over 100. And I pretty much got everything. Ginger Island, and I mean everything. Made all the recipes, cooked all the food, blah, 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 you named it. I had it. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's the part of the reason why I haven't touched this game in so long. But when 1.6 update comes out, though, eventually, I will definitely be playing that. and of course, whenever Concerned Ape is done with his newest project, which is whatchamacallit, Haunted Chocolatier. Bet your ass I'm gonna play it. Not sure what game you're looking forward to, guys. Draven. Maybe for next year, I would two games already got my attention. One is Persona 3 Remake or Reload, whatever you want to call it, and the other one is Dragon's Dogma 2 because I'm a big fan of Hideaki Itsuno since Devil May Cry is one of my favorite franchises of all time. So those are the games that I am definitely looking forward to. This year, though, I'm surprised at how many good games there were. You got Zelda, Mario, and jeez, I heard Baldur's Gate was very good. Though I have no idea what it is about. I also really love the Yakuza series, so I'll definitely be playing Like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth whenever that comes out. Love story-driven games, and I love action beat-em-ups. The one game that I still haven't played that I'm sure everyone wants me to play, if it's action hack and slash, is God of War. And I mean the Dad of War. I played Kratos' Adventures when he was, well, an a-hole, out for revenge. That was so long ago, back in like the PS2 era. All the way up to God of War 3. The only games that I didn't play in that franchise is, I believe, Ascension, because by that time, I just kind of got tired of the same mechanics over and over again. So when God of War 4, or the one that I guess everyone's familiar with, Christopher Judge, going to the Nordic countries, that was the one that I didn't really play. Because, well, I saw the combat and it looked a bit too modernized, as it is not as arcade-like as I want it to be. It's more of just your typical modern hack and slash. You never got to play 3 or 4? Oh wow, I'm surprised. 3 was fun. 3 was really fun. But 4, I think it was one of those issues I had with the modern hack and slash genre, as in too many walking and talking nonstop, of trying to get more stories into the game, which again I don't mind. It's just that I don't like it when a game forces you to like walk and hear dialogues that are unskippable. And not to mention, I remember the gameplay was a lot more, like the camera for Kratos was a lot closer. And as a guy who loves third-person hack and slash games, being very close to the character, it makes the camera, it limits your field of vision, which really hinders your combo. And that's something I really didn't like, so I kind of skipped it. I mean, back then, I remember it was on sale for like just $10 at GameStop. I think it was a Black Friday sale. And I still didn't pick it up. So maybe I should give that a chance. Even though that people have been praising that game non-stop for years. I'm not saying that the game is going to be bad. Nor am I saying that the story is bad, because I don't know crap about it. Other than the fact that he has a son. And he's going to fight Nordic gods. Like Thor or Loki or something like that. Other than that, I don't know much. But I think it's going to be fun. The last thing I want to do is just, I just got to maybe change my mind a little bit. Maybe adjust to the times. No problem. Take your time. Oh, crap. Screw these guys. Anyways, so yeah, I will give Kratos another chance. Although, I have to say, like, after what he's done in God of War 1 through 3, I mean, guys, Kratos is not a good guy. I'm just saying. Just hear me out. He committed mass genocide for his revenge. I know that the gods are a-holes for using him and wronging him, but he committed mass genocide for his own sense of revenge or justice or whatever. He was just a very angry guy. Yet, at the same time, I couldn't help it, liking him. So I guess in this new one, they're trying to soften him up. And I'm not sure about that. Because seeing him with a kid, or rather a son, is particularly weird. Because I played the God of War game, not the Ghost of Sparta, which is the one? Chain of Olympus, that's it. On the PSP. It was great. And I know that he had a daughter. I mean, he had a wife and he had a daughter. So after all that, what he's done, and for him to have a family, I'm not sure. So is this supposed to be like a redemption arc for him? Maybe it could be like a Vegeta thing, because, I mean, a lot of people like Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. But, just letting you know, Vegeta blew up a couple of planets and killed a lot of people. He committed genocide as well. And people love him, so maybe I'm just being overly critical. So maybe once a week I will do Stardew, or maybe some chill game, depending on what you guys want, or depending on my mood, of course. And then, let's see. Should I fish? No, I don't want to fish. Come on, come on. Shit. Okay. Maybe I need a better weapon now. Okay. Yeah, for Stardew though, you're not really gonna watch me for my gameplay. It's more or less just hearing me talk. And wouldn't you guys prefer hearing a guy talk when you see his face, rather than just a voice? My voice is not that unique. Oh, one of the things that I improved upon would be the my stuttering. After hearing my own, watching my own VODs, my own streams, I realized how much I use the word or stuttering quite a bit. So the fact is, streaming has helped me with my pronunciation and my stuttering. Definitely a useful thing if I'm going back to real estate. Shit. Come on. Come on. Alright, there's a bomb. We can use this to get the hell out of here. No stairs? There we go. There's the stairs. Again, 5 at a time. Don't get too greedy. At least not here. Especially we don't have the best pickaxe or anything. Come on. Again, part of the Stardew community, I think, is just people want to watch me, I'm not going to speedrun this game. I'm not that skilled. Oh. I'm not that skilled, but I think most people who play Stardew, or rather watch people who play Stardew, just want to have a place or have someone to hear them out or talk. And that's good enough for me. Alright. 101. That's good for another day. Good for another day. Don't get too greedy. By the way, guys, let me know if if you guys can hear my accent from the way I pronounce things. At the very least, I will say that I can talk more, my audio, at least my speech pattern, is a little bit more bearable or clear than XQC. Because obviously he's the biggest streamer, and obviously trying to become a streamer or be a streamer, I had to go study what he's all about. Sometimes I don't even understand half the things he's saying. But maybe people go watch him because of his personality, or maybe because of his skill. That's what I'm trying to understand. Let's see, rocks go in here? Yes. Then, oh, slime. There we go. Damn. I certainly did chop up a lot of wood. Let's see. Skills. Foraging 9. Okay. I think instead of mining, we're just going to do more tree cutting to upgrade our foraging skills. Mainly because I really want to get that level 9 foraging. And that's pretty much completes my ability to break this game. Because for those you don't know, truffles are forageable items. So once you get to level 10 foraging, right, what happens is one of the skills that you get, or if you choose it, is the ability to pick up the item that you pick up or forage is always going to be iridium quality, as in it's the highest quality always. So I'm always going to get the highest quality truffle. And that is huge. Plus with the fact that my other ability, which is there's a potential that you get 2 foraging items. you get, now you can see how broken those 2 abilities are. And why once you get a barn of pigs with those 2 abilities, I mean, money is pretty much a non-issue at this point. At that point. All right. So we're just gonna keep chopping trees until we run out of energy for this stream. It's not the best gameplay for it, but hey, you guys don't want to. I don't think you guys want to watch me fish, though, right? There we go. Maybe like a weekly recap, right? A weekly stream, a chill stream of weekly recap is what I would say. Ah, damn it. Can we chop that one down? No. Okay, that's it for today then. Let's see. I don't know how long I've been streaming right now, but maybe an hour? Feels like an hour. Yeah, so that time when I've only decided to stream for... Part of the reason I decided to only stream for 1 to 2 hours is that based on my experience this whole month of streaming, I realized after like maybe 2 hours, I really lose my energy. And the last thing you guys want to see is a guy that's low on energy. And unfortunately, I'm not Pokimane or those big streamers where I can just put on a drama series or Hell's Kitchen for that matter and just let you guys watch. I don't think that will work in my favor. I'm pretty sure that Twitch will not allow me to do that. Not to mention the fact that I'm also streaming on YouTube. I'm multi-streaming, but yeah, I'd rather not risk it. Don't want to risk getting banned. You guys mean too much to me at this point. The cave mining thing, I mean, once you, there's a cheat way you can get down there. You can just buy a bunch of rocks, which is the most expensive part. But my preference is that instead of just mining, just go buy bombs. It's so easy. Bombs will clear up like an entire section of the mine of each level. And you'll be able to find the staircase in no time. So right now, yeah, let's just focus on cutting trees down. If I have enough trees, of course. I do. I have way too many trees. Holy shit, there are a lot of trees here. And so far, it looks like I don't have any missed frames or skipped frames. So that's good. My only worry is right now is probably the amount of space it's going to take. It's going to take up. I mean, imagine every stream is like 30 gigabytes. Again, part of the reason of doing only 1 to 2 hour streams. That'd be scary. Yeah, I never really appreciated just how much work goes into video editing. So, you know, bravo. Props to all of you YouTube content creators out there. Even the ones that I don't really like, I don't know, Logan Paul or those guys. Let's see. So far, I really enjoy streaming. And I'm going to stream for 1 to 2 hours a day, but daily. That's one. And then the other one would probably be, I really enjoy making YouTube shorts. I think it's like making a teaser for my stream. And then getting people to watch me would be really, really fun. And then, again, it goes back to if you show your face, more likelihood they will watch you, at least check you out. Unfortunately, I was not born a very good-looking girl. I'm definitely not a girl, though. So there it goes. So I definitely don't have the advantage right there. Any streamers that I really do like? Well, I watched a lot of streamers, but not like all the way through, because I'm not gonna watch a streamer for like 5, 6, 7 hours. But I do, of all the streamers I've checked out, Doc would probably be the number one. He's very, very entertaining, and he's very good at games. I'm not sure if people enjoy watching his. He's like the only streamer that I'm not sure if people will watch him for his gameplay or his personality. If I had to guess which, I'd probably say both. Because his gameplay is both entertaining and his... Oh man, I can't get those. Are you serious? I mean, he's a comedic genius, I would say. He might be my number one favorite streamer, even though still to this day I don't really want to watch streams. One of the first videos that the streams that I tuned into, you guys didn't know this, but it was actually him trying to play the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, and he made a YouTube video out of it because it was so hilarious, so funny because he couldn't get in. It's almost like the game was trolling him. He was having technical difficulties with the game. And that's where I say, wow, that the fact that he's able to make content out of absolutely nothing, out of, what is it? Out of technical difficulties. That's when I realized, like, man, so this is what streaming is all about, huh? Being able to make things more, it's all about entertainment. Entertaining the viewers, no matter what you do. It's not really about the game or what it is that you do, it's about you. How are you entertaining? And I think that's when when it clicked with me when it comes to streaming. Any other ones? I like Moist Critical, but although I knew him as more of a content creator than more of a streamer. Although he does stream, but his streams is mostly like him scrolling through articles. He captures people with his humor and his voice. So again, I really like that. I'm sure there are other really, really good streamers, more when it comes to skill. I mean, Shroud obviously comes to mind. But again, since I'm not very good at shooters, even I can appreciate his skills, so sometimes I watch him, but I mostly watch his highlights rather than streams. I'm not saying he's a bad streamer by any means, of course. But so far, if I want to get into the streaming games, I can't just jump right into multiplayer games because I can see just how hard it is to go into that community. Yeah, it's like going to Vegas and playing against pros at Texas Hold'em. You're basically just asking to get your ass handed. Can we level up? I want to chop some of those more of those trees down, but they're not mature yet, so I'm just gonna wait it out. Let's chop some of these trees here. So with only 1 to 2 hours a day of streaming, multiplayer, especially those, battle royales, whatever, I just don't think that there's not enough practice. There's not enough time for me to practice to make good content out of it. So eventually, maybe if this becomes like, if I have more time, then yeah, maybe. But right now, this is more of a hobby. More for fun. I'm more or less enjoying a good time with single player games and chatting with viewers. Now, whether people are having a good time listening to me, that's a different story, so. No. Don't have enough stamina. Are there any more trees here? Probably to the north. That's it. Oh, and you see these dead silences? I've been talking for over an hour straight now. But that's fine. I don't mind it. But if someone comes in and maybe I'm taking like a short 15-second break, then they'll probably leave. At least if you show your face on stream, at least you can grab their attention with your face for just a little bit. No offense, guys, but Twitch, from what I've discovered, has kind of a very bad discoverability. And to my surprise, the first time I watched Twitch was, I didn't know this, but back then I saw a YouTube video about a bunch of guys doing like Let's Plays of scary games. I think it was like Fear 2 or something, or one of my favorite nightmares, which is what was it? Fatal Frame, where you play as a couple of girls, and in order to defeat these ghosts, you have to take pictures of them up close. And back then, I saw a couple of gameplay on YouTube, and it was called Justin.tv. And I didn't know that it actually was. It became Twitch. I did not know that. So imagine my shock. I tried to do that with my friends in real life. But again, we just got busy, and every time we thought about doing it, none of us really had any intent or want to put our faces on the internet. We thought it was like we wanted to protect our own privacy. But right now, hey, it's the new thing, right? Let's see. Oh shoot, it's fall. Shit. I need to grow the seed. Forgot. Crap. How do I speed? Oak resin and coral. No, I don't have oak resin, but pine tar and clam. Can I buy these from? Shit. Shit. Cookout kit. No, I can't. I cut down all the trees. Fuck. Oh, hey, welcome back, Draven. Welcome back. Let's see. I just realized it's fall. I've been just cutting trees and mining that. I forgot it's fall, and I should have planted the rare seed. And now it's a little bit too late. Well, I got 2, so let's give it a try. I don't know how many days it's gonna take to grow though. But whatever. Not that I really need it. Let's see. Seed. Now I'm gonna see if I can get a regrower or fast grower from Pierre. Then I'm gonna need a scarecrow. Don't want to lose a rare seed now, do we? Did we water it? Yeah, we did. Okay. Don't worry, Draven, you didn't miss much. I can't remember what I said maybe like 2 minutes ago. So when it comes to the streaming, I think I was just rambling about how to be a good streamer. Other than that, not much. Uh, let's see. So yeah, Bloodborne will be the first one, and then I'm still deciding between Hogwarts Legacy, God of War, or maybe something else. If I'm only gonna play 1 to 2 hours a day, I have no idea how I have no idea how long Bloodborne's gonna take, to be honest. Good. It's raining today, so no truffles. All right, not that I need it. I mean, I still. Damn. Look at my army of pigs. So let's go to Marnie's then. So let's go keep leveling up our foraging. And yeah, our foraging, and then go buy as many pigs as possible. I think we only need like 2 or 3, and then we can max it out. I mean, I got more than enough money now. On the 2 hour streams. So if I want, right. I was talking about Draven is that what I was saying is that if I'm only gonna play 1 to 2 hours a day, but every day, that's only about 7 to 14 hours a day max, and that's way too small, too short of a time for me to get good at these multiplayer games like Fortnite or Call of Duty or whatever. Man, the last thing, I don't know if you guys want to watch me getting my ass handed to me over and over again, placed, I don't know, 30th or last place. And I refuse to this day to give money to these Epic Games and EA and Ubisoft. I despise those companies with a passion. So the fact that I have to play their game, and then if I have to, well, you did say there was a naked mode or something. But imagine if I get Shroud was on the other end. Or Dr. Disrespect. Not sure how fun that would be for you guys to watch. I did play competitively though, albeit not online. It was always offline. And the only game that I've played competitively was Super Smash. And that was back when I was playing on the GameCube for Super Smash Melee. I know there is a competitive scene for Melee, but there's no way I can go back to that game. I mean, have you seen Mango and those guys? You can't build? Oh. It's not just build. What I mean by that is, like, I think you still gotta, like, do resources. Yeah, Fortnite was one of those things that really caught my eye, but I didn't understand. I mean, memes aside, the Thanos and the M&Ms or whatever. I think there was Spider-Man was in there as well. I'm sure a lot of things was in there. I mean, I think Naruto was in there as well. The thing is you have to understand the map, right? And like I said, if I only play 7 to 14 hours a day on that game, it might not be enough time to develop a skill quick enough to be entertaining. That's all. That's all. The skins are just cosmetics. Oh, really? Maybe I was wrong. I mean, it's Epic Games, so if they're EA or Activision, then I might be very surprised. So maybe Epic is not as bad as I thought, or as I think they are. Again, haven't been back in the community for so long. I'm just, yeah. All right, you got any more trees for me to chop? So you got level 9 fishing and level 9 foraging. Just those two left. As soon as I get my level 10 foraging, I mean, money is pretty much a no-brainer, since one of the last skills that I need for this game is basically having the ability to pick up a forge item, and you will always get the highest quality. I mean, when I saw that, and along with the truffles, you're basically picking up like 5, 7, 8 grand per truffle, which is really easy, especially when you got like a barn full of pigs. There we go. All right. How many more pigs can I buy? So, Draven, does that mean that it's not a pay to win thing, right? That you can guarantee me? Because that's one of the things that really pissed me off when I remember the Call of Duty, or maybe even the Halo lobby. Oh, I can only buy one. Okay, I guess I am done. Huh. It's pure skill. Very well. I will give it a try. But let me try and get my love for video games back by playing Bloodborne. Since everybody, and I mean everybody, has been telling me to play that game. I swear to God, they think it's like it was Mario 64 or Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time or something. I was like, okay, I got high expectations. Oh, I'm streaming this from a Switch, and if I'm gonna play Fortnite though, shouldn't I play on a PC? Because I can only play it on a PS5. I do have a PS5, but the thing is, I think shooters who play on the PC has more of an advantage, right? Because again, I never played shooters with a PC with a mouse before, but I hear that it's much easier to aim and with a keyboard on your left hand than with a console or a controller. That's just based on what I've heard. And I think, based on what I remember, you can do cross-platform. So if someone's playing on PC or Xbox or, God forbid, Switch, you can play them if you're on a PS5, I guess. I think. As long as it's fun, I'll give it a shot. And yeah, I'm willing to go outside my comfort zone. Crossplay? Good. That's one thing. I'm just wondering what the new meta is. Right now, I heard it's Valorant, but I think it's only for PC. I mean, I know it will eventually make its way to console. And who knows, if I actually do take this streaming thing seriously, and if it's actually going somewhere, who knows? I probably will get into those streaming for 4 to 5 hours a day. Albeit, I'm a little bit scared because, again, I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way, but streaming is not exactly like a quote-unquote normal job. You're sitting at the computer and talking to chat for like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day. It can really wear on you, couldn't it? 2 of the people I play with are on Xbox while I play on my Switch Lite. Damn. Really? Huh. I still haven't played the Fortnite on Switch because I tried to play Fall Guys and it was laggy. So I didn't. After that, I just said there's no way that Fortnite is gonna run that well on the Switch. So I do have a Generation 1 Switch though. I don't know if the Switch Lite is more powerful. I don't think so. Not that I remember. But feel free to correct me. If you really want me to play, you guys really want me to play Fortnite, I will. I don't mind it. It's just in the beginning. It's not. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I heard it like it's just lighter, as in the name, light. Curious, it runs pretty well. Two or three more trees, and we're good. I don't know what it is about people who play Bloodborne, or rather from software games, but I hear like they're painfully hard, and they just can't wait to get new people to play their game. So maybe like if I really do enjoy Bloodborne, I might just go straight to either Sekiro or Elden Ring. Again, my friends have been telling me to play Bloodborne first though. Is it purely for reaction? By the way, if you guys want me to react like I Show Speed or those guys, Wings of Redemption or whatever, start smashing my keyboard or throw my controllers or start screaming at the TV, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to find a new streamer for that. I will get pissed off. I will yell, but not to that extent. Purely handheld, really? I didn't know that. Huh. So it's basically Switch, but no docks. Cool. Oh man. Based on my YouTube shorts, the video that I did the best. Yeah. Right. Thanks, Raven. My YouTube short, the video that actually did the best, because around now, all of my shorts have been like around 100 to like 300 to as far as 5 to 700 views. Again, that's terrible for shorts. But the thing is, y'all stuck? Nope. There we go. The one video that, one short that did really well was the one where I played this game called the Suika game, aka the hardest game, the hardest Japanese games or whatever. It's basically you just dropping a bunch of fruits into a bin, and as they combine, same fruits combine, they become bigger fruits. That's it. Basically like a fruity version of Tetris, but a lot more frustrating. It's got some funny physics in there. And that one got me the most view. It's basically just a 60-second of me trying not to bash my head against the wall because my voice makes it sound like I was trying to jump off a bridge or something. So there you go. That's my best video, and that one got about 6,000 views. So not bad for like my first 2-3 videos. But afterwards, it's just been the regular, you know, couple hundred. But I do have a lot of ideas when it comes to doing these shorts, and I'm actually very excited about making shorts with streams. I was thinking about using some kind of shonen anime music, like previously on Dragon Ball Z or whatever. It would be like a previously on this on my stream, something like that. It's cheesy, but I think it'll get people's get a lot of attention. At least I hope. Maybe I'm being overconfident. I know that how handsy the Soul series players are on Twitch, because I can tell that they actually, if they see you playing Bloodborne for the first time or Elden Ring, they love to backseat. And for me, that's okay. Feel free to backseat away. I remember back then when PewDiePie just got started, or when he started to get pretty big. The concept of like people watching other people playing games still kind of, you know, weirds me out. I would say. Like I really don't understand it. But now, I kind of get it. It's like having someone uh, beside you, just hanging out. Reminds me of the good old days when we used to bring Xboxes to first version, like the very first Xbox to other people, to my friends' place, where they bring over to my place and we start playing uh, Xbox together. That was really fun. That was some really good old days. I guess same goes for people who does streaming when they start watching reaction videos or something. You chose the wrong profession. Instead of engineering and the restaurant business, maybe I should have just gone and gone tech. You know, why can't I get this one? Let's see, that should be enough. Nope, not enough. Still got more trees to cut down. But yeah, that's so far so good. All right, another book. Mushroom. Which one of these is hard to get? I forgot. Octopus. Maybe I'll take that, so I don't have to fish for it again. If I chop the... Nope, I have not chopped the trees in this forest. Okay. Oh, and Draven, by the way, if you have any news that they are... If Game Freak starts to remake the next Pokemon game, and I heard it might be Soul Silver, or another version of Silver, or Silver 2, Gold 2, or something like that. Let me know. Because Soul Silver is still my favorite Pokemon game of all time. If they remake that one, I think they got me down. It might just be a rumor though. Because Scarlet and Violet it didn't just come out. I think it's like within a year. Right? And that's like generation 8 or 9 or 10. Soul Silver was the remake, so I doubt it. Oh man. It was a remaster. I thought I meant like a remake, Kind of like what they did with the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl or something like that. But I heard bad things about that game. So that's why part of the reason I didn't get it. But if they remake it like that, I think they got my money. But if they try to make it like the same way that they turn into that open world with the way Scarlet and Arceus did, then maybe I'll probably hold on to my money just to see for the reviews. Because I loved Soul Silver. Kicking Ash's... not Ash. What is it? Red. Beating Red. That was probably the most exhilarating battles I've ever had in my life. I still remember the end of that battle when I had my Typhlosion, or was it a Ho-Oh? And it was down to me and his last Pokemon. It was a Venusaur. And what happened was, I had I think my last fire Pokemon had only like 10 HP, so one more hit and I'm pretty much done. So afterwards he sends out Venusaur. I was like, okay, I'm done. He's gonna kill me. And so what happened was he attacked with some Razor Leaf or something like that, and it missed. So okay, I got one more chance. So I did like either a Fire Blast or a Flamethrower. Unfortunately, it missed. And I was like, okay, now this is it. Now I'm done with this game. But to my surprise, Red spared me by having Venusaur charge up. What is it? solar beam, so it takes like one turn. I was like, okay, I got one last shot, and his Venusaur was at full HP, and I had like 10. So I just said, okay, is this how am I gonna win or am I gonna lose? So fire up that one last fire attack, and then one shot his Venusaur. Unbelievable. I was playing Russian roulette right there, and I couldn't believe I won that battle. Severely, I didn't know Ash was gonna be there. Or not Ash. I keep saying Ash. It's Red. So his Pikachu and Snorlax really, really gave me trouble because I didn't have Earthquake. I was just focused on the legendaries. I remember I had the Red Gyarados, the Ho-Oh, Lugia, of course, Typhlosion. I have one more. I think it was a Psychic type, but I don't remember what. It might have been a Hypno. But man, that Snorlax and that Pikachu gave me so much trouble. But that battle was really, really something. And that's the original Silver, not Soul Silver. I mean, I knew what I was expecting when it comes to Soul Silver. I'm honestly surprised that you would doubt that a Soul Silver remake, though. Because it does make kind of sense. I mean, Game Freak is... I wouldn't call them lazy, but I don't think we're going to get the next generation within a year or two. So the only thing that I would say might be possible would be another remake of a remake. Not a remaster. A remake of a remastered, I would say. So that's the only thing that's giving me a little bit of a hope. That or a bunch of YouTube videos, you know, conspiracy theories. Yeah, I will. If it's back to the old formula and with a pretty face, I'm down for it. As long as they have Lugia in it, I'm down. I'll go for it. Oh, and by the way, after I edited my stream last time, I went back and played a little bit more of Scarlet. And I tried level 5, those crystal hunting things. Yo, what is up with those crystal monsters? They're very, very hard. Especially like once they put up a shield, I could not get past it. Even with it's like super effective. No matter the Pokemon. So let me know if you have any tips on that. Because I could barely damage that shield. And plus I don't have online capabilities for my Switch, as in, you know, I don't have Nintendo Online. So I only can work with NPCs, and they don't do anything either. And I got a level 90 Garchomp, and using, what is it, Bulldoze, super effective, barely does any damage once that shield is up. I know there's the cheer part, which ups your attacks and stuff. Oh, one sec. I'll be right back. Yeah. Spam call. You guys don't have to worry about that after I move. Being a business owner, you're going to be bombarded with spam calls. From Yelp to Google to marketing agencies, blah, 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 blah. To, of course, scams. Something you just have to get used to. There we go. Okay. Are there any more trees that I need to chop? There we go. More trees. I was told that this is supposed to be the hardest map. Gen 9. See, that's what I'm saying. Scarlet is the Scarlet and Violet is the newest one, right? So it's Gen 9. I don't think that we're gonna get a Gen 10 game anytime soon. At least not within like 3 years or so. It does take a long time for them to make. That's why I think they just remade the Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, whatever. So, and I think they already remade Red with Hello Pikachu, Hello Eevee. So I thought, well, what's next for them? It's Silver. It's Johto, back to my favorite region. Again, maybe that's just me being hopeful. Arceus is in that Gen 9 circle. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna get a Gen 10 though. I know that if they remake Silver, they'll make a lot of money with that one. I mean, even old fans like me would probably be pretty stoked about it. The cat. Okay. I don't know if Pure has the grow faster one though. So, but for this one, let's just go check him out then. Because I don't think we're gonna make it without... I don't think that seed's gonna grow in time without it. Yeah, we got more than enough wood, so... I haven't played Arceus though. From what I hear, it's like goes all the way back in time before trainers were really living with alongside Pokemon. Pokemon and humans were not on the same wavelength. So, but I heard some good things about it. At least from what I hear, people prefer that game over Scarlet and Violet. Again, back the reason why I picked Scarlet and Violet, just because I wanted to see what the modern Pokemon was about. At least you weren't there when I played Scarlet when I first started. Because that tutorial, 3 hours long. Oh god, that was something else. Here, do you have fertilizer? Yes, you do. Speak. Yes. Okay, great. Now we're talking. Might as well buy a few more just in case, if it runs out or something. Thank God. Thank you, Pierre, for that. Let's see now. Once I get this, chop a couple more trees and we're good to go. Again, I'm not gonna put all my hopes in one basket. Since obviously you were more into the you probably know more about the Pokemon game genre than me, definitely. And you're more in tune with the gaming community than I am. I'll take your word for it, man. Okay. Need these anymore? Oh, light. Might as well just sell lumbers at this point. See, if I play a game like this, Stardew, which doesn't really take much effort or concentration, it's very chill, very relaxed. If I do this once a week and then just have a chat with the community, I really like that. We'll see how that goes. and then back to playing games that are a little bit more stressful but fun. Bloodborne. Again, my friend also told me to play Dead Space, a game I swore I would never touch. Uh, I wonder one of these days when if they ever actually surf the internet and they see my face and see that I actually do live play. I wonder what their reaction is going to be. I wish I can see their reaction. I wonder what that's like. I chopped down almost every tree here. Still not at level 9, huh? Okay. Hmm. Much easier to talk with the community than uh, with this game than any other games. But then again, I don't know what my community is going to be like though. Right, that should be good. Animal Crossing. I have that game too. It's a good game. I mean, I think everyone played it during the pandemic. Everyone was bored. I played it in my restaurant. It's hard to only see like 2, 3 people a day in a restaurant, you know? But yeah, what do I want this channel to be? If I'm gonna stream every day. That's what I really thought long and hard about when I started this. I've been thinking about it every night. And I think that single player games, guy chatting, I think it just gives you that feeling of like, hey, you just came home from work or you had a long day. Here's like you can tune in for a bit of a bromance with me. And let's just chill, watch me play some games, have a chat, pop a beer if you're into that, and have your hot pockets ready. Nice chill stream, exactly. And then just relax, and then see myself getting my ass kicked either in Fortnite or Bloodborne, Souls games. And then once or twice a week, maybe on a Saturday or Sunday or whatever, we can just have a nice chat like this. And that's good enough. That's all I really need. All right, cool, Draven. Hey, buddy. I think I'm gonna call it a day. It's been almost 2 hours, and again, I really appreciate you coming out here. Next time you see me, you'll be able to see my face. So hopefully you'll tune in then. Until then, I'll see you next time, buddy. Thanks for dropping by.